Intro music fades in and out as the screen shows a time-lapse of a sunrise and sunset over a city, emphasizing the rhythm of day and night. Does narrator, hey wonders, and welcome back to the channel where we twist reality and dive into the most mind-bending what-if scenarios. Today we're taking something fundamental, something so baked into our existence that we rarely even think about it, and we're stretching it to its absolute limits. Thomas 1. The fact, you know our planet Earth spins. It's a pretty reliable spinner, completing one full rotation roughly every 24 hours. That steady, rhythmic pirouette is what gives us our day and night. The sun rising, trekking across the sky, and then dipping below the horizon, ushering in the cool, starry cloak of night. This 24-hour cycle dictates everything. Our sleep schedules, our work days, when plants photosynthesize, when nocturnal animals hunt, and the very flow of our global climate. It's the clockwork heart of our world, a constant that shapes life in every imaginable way. What if question, but what if that heart beat much, much slower? What if Earth decided to take its sweet, sweet time? Imagine, for a moment, that our planet's rotation slowed down so dramatically that a single Earth day, one full, glorious rotation from sunrise to sunrise, stretched out not to 24 hours, but to its entire 7-day week. Visual, a slow, dramatic animation of Earth spinning, then slowing down, showing one side perpetually in sunlight, the other in darkness, and a narrow band of twilight in between. The story unfolds, welcome wonders to the world of the week-long day. The first thing you'd notice, beyond the sheer, mind-bending slowness of the sun's movement, would be the extreme changes in temperature. As the sun crept across the sky, taking days to move what it once did in hours, the side of the planet facing it would become an oven. Imagine the relentless, searing heat building up over 3.5 days of continuous sunlight. Oceans would begin to evaporate, creating massive, superheated humid zones. Deserts would expand like wildfire, their sands blistering, while any exposed land would turn into a parched, cracked wasteland. Cities once bustling under a noon sun would become uninhabitable pressure cookers. But as the sun finally began its slow descent, it would expose the other side of the planet to an equally brutal reality, a 3.5-day-long night. Here, temperatures would plummet to unimaginable lows. Without the sun's warmth, the atmosphere would struggle to retain heat. Water would freeze solid, gases in the air might even begin to crystallize near the surface. This would be a realm of perpetual, biting darkness, where survival meant huddling against the deepest geothermal vents or beneath layers of insulated ice. Visual, animation of heat maps on the super slow Earth, then extreme cold maps, show arid landscapes on the day side, frozen tundras on the night side. So where would humanity, and indeed most complex life, survive? Our best bet, our only sanctuary, would be a new kind of frontier, the Terminator line. This is the narrow band of perpetual twilight, the dawn or dusk that would slowly crawl across the planet. Here, the temperatures would be relatively stable, bathed in a perpetual, eerie glow. It would be a land of endless golden hour, where the sun is forever kissing the horizon, never fully rising, never fully setting. Visual, a close-up of the Terminator line, showing a vibrant but strange landscape. Maybe a city built on tracks, slowly moving, or settlements carved into canyons to stay in the shade. Imagine cities built not on solid ground, but on gigantic, self-propelling platforms constantly moving to stay within this temperate, life-sustaining zone. Or perhaps vast underground networks with surface access points that would open and close based on the slow march of the sun. Agriculture would be revolutionized, genetically modified crops that thrive in low light, or vast hydroponic farms powered by geothermal energy, mimicking our lost daylight. Sleep wouldn't be a neat 8-hour block. It would be polyphasic, grabbing precious hours whenever and wherever possible, dictated by internal biological clocks rather than the absent external rhythm. Time itself would be different. Our week would become a day, a solar cycle, and new units of time would emerge, tracking the slow crawl of the sun. Minor 4. Unexpected consequences. The cascade of effects would be profound. Psychologically, the absence of a regular day-night rhythm would be incredibly challenging. Our circadian rhythms, so deeply ingrained in our biology, would be thrown into chaos. Perpetual twilight, or the endless day-night, could lead to widespread disorientation, sleep disorders, and mental health struggles. Humanity would have to develop new rituals and mental anchors to mark the passage of time. As ecologically, as DS, as SS chronology, as SST parts, would be inevitable. Only the most adaptable creatures would survive. New species might evolve, with incredibly slow metabolisms for the night side, or extreme heat tolerance for the day. Plants would need radical adaptations for constant light or constant dimness. Technologically, This world would force unprecedented innovation. Massive energy collection and storage systems would be crucial, perhaps harnessing the constant winds generated by the extreme temperature differences between day and night. Water recycling would be absolute. Building materials would need to withstand incredible thermal stress. We might see the rise of planetary movers, colossal machines designed to transport entire settlements to chase the temperate zone. Global cooperation would become not just a good idea, but the only way to survive. Resources like fresh water, stable temperatures, and breathable air would be the ultimate currency, leading to complex, perhaps strained, social structures across the Twilight Empires. Atmospheric conditions, quote, would be wild. The huge temperature gradients between the blistering day and freezing night would generate colossal, planet-spanning storms, making travel between zones incredibly hazardous, if not impossible. Air currents would be extreme, constantly trying to equalize the vast pressure and temperature differences. The return, thankfully, our Earth spins at a comfortable pace, granting us that familiar, life-giving 24-hour cycle. It's a testament to the delicate balance of our planet. Its size, its tilt, its distance from the sun, and yes, its rotational speed, that creates the stable, diverse, and vibrant world we call home. The rhythm of day and night isn't just a timer. It's a fundamental environmental regulator, a steady breath that prevents our planet from swinging into uninhabitable extremes. Our short, sweet day is truly a wonder. Call to action. Imagine trying to schedule your school day, your social life, or even just a good night's sleep in a world where a single day lasts a week. What aspects of your life do you think would be most affected? How would you adapt to living in the perpetual twilight, or facing a 3-day sunrise? Let us know your wildest ideas and deepest thoughts about the week-long day in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the incredible possibilities of What If, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more mind-bending journeys into the unknown. See you next time, Wonders!